Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Calendar. If you're new, returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping back by, and please do subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Like this video as well as share it. So as you can see by the title, today's video is I'm just sharing with you guys my full coverage foundation routine for hyperpigmentation. Yes, I do everything. I color correct, going with my full coverage foundation. I share with you guys how I highlight my eyes as well as contour. I also did share with you guys a bit of a hack or a tip that I've been using to color correct my hyperpigmentation, which has been working great for me. It's so easy to blend, so easy to be able to cover up with foundation. And you guys, you can also get to see how it is so much easy to be able to cover hyperpigmentation, melasma, dark spots, acne spots without using too much product. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy. If you have any videos, let me know in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Because of my hyperpigmentation, I can't just go right in with the foundation. I need to correct my hyperpigmentation, and to correct my hyperpigmentation, I always use this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector. So what I started doing as of late is I mix my Orange Corrector with just a normal concealer, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I'm gonna mix these two together. Mixing the orange corrector with the concealer makes it easier to cover with foundation, as the orange corrector isn't as much pigmented. It also makes it easier to blend the concealer into the skin, as well as just gives you a more fuller coverage. On here, like so. I'm gonna get from the concealer as well, just add, and then I'm just gonna mix it together. And as always, I always add my concealer / orange corrector on the areas where I only have the hyperpigmentation. Just mix them, just gives it a more better coverage than just using the orange corrector, to be honest. I'm just gonna put a little bit amount on here. And to get the best coverage, I'm just gonna leave it on my skin for at least 60 seconds. Then I'm gonna go right ahead and blend this. It's been 60 seconds. I'm just going to blend this. You guys can see that it's so much better to work with these rather than just me using just the orange corrector. As you guys can see the difference, it's so much easier to blend this as well as to cover this rather than covering this. Once I'm done, I'm gonna set this with the powder. I'm just using the Makeup Revolution banana powder. I love this powder. I'm obsessed with it. It's so nice. After color correcting, you always want to make sure that you set the corrector with a translucent powder. That ensures that it won't lift when applying your foundation, as well as it will prevent it from mixing with the foundation. So today I'm gonna use my regular. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation, and this is in the shade 320. Before I used to use 330, which is just a tad bit darker for me. I actually didn't notice until somebody commented on my video, but like, that foundation doesn't work for you, girl. I watched it back and I was like, yep, that you're right. Then I went and I picked just a shade up. This is 320. That's what I've been using, and I love the shade on me. I love the shade on me. I'm going to use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to apply my foundation. I'm going to use a flat foundation brush just to put this onto my skin. Oh no, where did I just spill it? It's fine. You guys can see that this is my perfect shade. I'm so glad that you pointed that out. Don't drag, just put it in. I just love how it meshes very well with my skin. You can see just how much my hyperpigmentation has been covered already, and you can still see my skin peeking through. You can see my mole. That's just what I love about this foundation. It's so full coverage, yet so lightweight. It doesn't look cakey at all. It looks so flawless already. I love it. It's the match for me. Like, I can't believe how I used to use that foundation, that shade, and never picked up that it was just not my shade at all. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm just applying a little bit more foundation on my hyperpigmentation area for a more fuller coverage. To highlight, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30, and I'm also gonna use the Loreal Infallible Fresh More Than Concealer in the shade 338. Honey, I'm gonna put a tiny bit. It's a little bit darker, but I just need this for the coverage. Then I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me. Just a tiny bit on my chin. To contour, I'm gonna use the Rimmel Instant Duo Contour Stick. You always wanna start just by the ear, and you bring it on, bring it forward. You guys see how easy it is to blend the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I love it just because it's so easy to blend. Mixing the two just gave me a good coverage, but I just feel like I need a little bit more, which is lighter. I feel like this just looks like my skin, like I didn't highlight it at all. For the highlighted effect that I want, I think I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade 335 Caramel. When you blend it upward. You don't want to drag it down. This is giving me what I wanted to give. Okay. Do you guys see this? I'm already so happy with how everything looks. I love me a good base. I love me a good base. Right now I'm just gonna set my eyes with a Makeup Revolution setting powder in the shade Banana. I'm gonna make sure that there's no creasing. I'm obsessed with this powder. I love it. Doesn't leave any white cast. Do you see how that looks? How flawless. Literally like, oh my god. I can't with this powder. I can't with this powder. I love it so much. You guys see that? You see how good that looks? I'm obsessed. Just gonna pinch this and just use this on my nose. Oh my god, I love this. Gonna bring a little bit on my eyelid just to set it. Stop it! I love how I look right now. I am feeling myself. Yeah. Just gonna set my contour with the black Radiance powder in the shade Ebony. I went offline, I put on my lashes, contoured my nose, and I put on these the black dots. I did put them in areas where I already have them as well, like here on my nose and right here. Just added this. I'm gonna probably add another one once I'm done with my blush. For blush, I'm just gonna use this Essence Crystal Power. I'm gonna put the tiniest amount of blush. This gives a little bit of glow as well, so I don't need to add any highlighter. Oh my word, I love this. Just gonna get a brush and just take out all the excess powder. And this is the finished look. It is so flawless. You guys can hardly tell that I've had any hyperpigmentation. The foundation that I used and the way I mixed my concealer and my orange corrector helps to give this very full coverage, yet very natural. One thing that I love about makeup, the way I do my makeup, is I don't like a cakey face, so I take my time on blending as well as just working section. I put the foundation first, that I still need to add more. Our working section that helps it to look very natural and yet so lightweight, and you know, it's a full coverage yet so lightweight. Again, transfer proof. This ain't going nowhere. Very transfer proof. And I hope you guys did learn a lot from this video. If you have any other questions on the products or just any other video that you guys would like to see from me on hyperpigmentation, either full coverage, lightweight coverage, natural makeup, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to film those for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing to my channel, and highly appreciate everything. I cannot thank you guys enough, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye loves.